I know I sparked uproar and outrage when I cut up a pair of these new Hobby Bear shoes, only to discover that there is actually a heel rise, and despite them selling them as zero drop, they are not zero drop. So this model and some of the similar ones that are on this new sole from Hobby Bear actually have an 8mm heel rise, which I know it looks like it does, but a lot of barefoot shoe brands actually implement a cupped sole where it's got just an illusion and it's not actually a rise. But unfortunately, these new Hobby Bear are actually better as a transition shoe for people that are used to wearing other brands with a thicker, chunkier heel, and actually they want to move into barefoot shoes but can't quite cope with the zero drop. So they're still a good transition shoe. However, there are some shoes in the new drop from Hobby Bear that look really similar but actually have a zero drop original sole. So I will link this pair in the video because I'm not going to encourage people to buy these unless you really need a transition, but I'm more about zero drop shoes. So this model I'm going to link in the video, have a few different colours, and unfortunately I haven't cut one of these up yet because this is the only pair that I've got and I actually love them. But let me show you. Inside, the sole is just a regular insole, which is the same thickness throughout, and then I can literally feel this is the same thickness in the toe area as it is the heel area, and it doesn't have so much of a obvious heel rise from the outside either. You can roll it up as well much more easily than the other one, so let me just do that for you. That just demonstrates the flexibility, so it will move with your feet. But of course, both models have a really excellent toe box, so you've got plenty of room for your toes to naturally splay out, and obviously you're going to keep your big toe straight in there. I think this one might be considerably bigger actually. So this is a 40 and this one is a 39. So yeah, let me just show you by comparison. There we go. They do tend to come up slightly small, so size up if you're on the cusp of, like, I'm sometimes a 38 and sometimes a 39, and I can easily wear a 40 in these, but I can also wear a 39, so it just entirely depends on how much room you want up ahead of your toes. So all is not lost, because if you love this design, you can actually get this design, which is really similar, in a zero drop, so a full barefoot shoe, and an excellent budget option if you are considering transitioning over to barefoot shoes. If you want any more help in that process, choosing other shoes, or more reviews, or any kind of help and advice and guidance in choosing shoes for you, then let me help you. Please leave a question in the comments, or you can always come to my DMs to ask.